So you will no doubt recognize the famous face of Jody Espina here, the president of JodyJazz Mouthpieces. We've been friends for what, 10, 12 years now? It goes on a long time. And this guy produces amazing mouthpieces, as I'm sure you'll know. And he's just come out with a new exciting venture here, which is this Chedeville mouthpiece. More of a classical piece, and I'm sure Jody would like to tell us a little bit about it now.
Well, sure. For about 3 years I was working on classical mouthpieces, but I didn't want to market it under the name JodyJazz. And this opportunity came, which was like, you know, when the universe aligns, that Chedeville became available to buy. And in this purchase, we got a formula for rubber that's this hard rubber that recreates the rubber that Chedeville made before World War II. Rod rubber that's warmer sounding because it's softer. It's more pure.
Amazing.
And so part of what's going on in these mouthpieces is the warmth of the sound. And you know, so this whole last year, I've been studying hundreds of prototypes, really studying facing curves, all trying everything. I scanned some Chedeville mouthpieces and took many things from those. So we were inspired by the design of the early Chedevilles. So what we have is a beautiful, dark sounding classical mouthpiece for clarinet and saxophone.
Right. And did you find that when you took the original Chedevilles, you had to go through many to find great examples? Is there quite a variation?
Definitely.
Like you get in the saxophone vintage mouthpiece as well?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not only those, but we studied everything on the market. I mean, our shop is full of mouthpieces and full of hundreds of prototypes through this thing. It's been an amazing year. It's amazing.
Sure. So I mean, for me, when I play this kind of piece, slightly closer tip opening, I'm kind of drawn more into the classical world. You might kind of think of that with those closer tip openings and its history. But that's not to say that you can't play jazz, right? You just think the way to produce the sound in a different way, perhaps use a harder reed.
You totally can.
You can still do that stuff.
In the way that some players, traditional jazz players, are playing that some are soloists, some of the old ones. I know that's going to happen on these, but I'm not going to try and promote it out of the box because I wanted people to know this is a very serious classical mouthpiece. And you know, you're going to have concert saxophonists, professors, college students, everything playing these. And I know the jazz players will adopt it because on certain ones you'll see that. But I'll let that happen on its own.
So it's going to be great to put them out there and mix them in the crowd with the Van Doren pieces and the Selma pieces and maybe the Russos. And actually just have a fourth serious choice in that market, right? I mean, we should play something now. But I used to be a classical oboist, you might remember. But when I try and do my oboe stuff on the saxophone, it never comes off very well. So maybe I'll play something a little bit more in the jazz vein.
If you must.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe a B flat thing. You can join in.
Oh no, I'm gonna play completely classical.
Oh really?
I'm Jody Classic now.
So I'll do something jazz and you play classical over it. Okay.
It's a beautiful sound. Beautiful, man.
Well, that was good. It was interactive, the classical and the jazz.
Ebony and ivory.
Yeah, there you go. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Great to see you again, and great pieces. And we're going to be carrying these lines, so watch out, people.
All right. Thanks, Sax.co, man.